Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Addressed Opinions, where we review the main stage looks on the runway of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13. On today's panel we have myself, Jasper, Mo returning once again,
Hello.
and Mademoiselle Ronin. On today's episode, the theme is Fascinating Fascinators, where the queens brought a look that was centered around a fascinator upon their head. So with that being said, let's get right into the looks. First up to the main stage, we have Denali, giving us this diner girl roller fantasy. And because it's a fascinator runway, I will be sure to point out the specific fascinators. Denali has a pot of coffee pouring into a cup as a fascinator. This is a toot for me. It's so cute. It's cute. It's fun. She really delivered on what she was going for, which is like 50s, drive-in, diner girl. And once again, she is displaying her absolute skill on the skate. Love it. Nothing I would change.
For me personally, I really enjoy this look. The only thing I don't really like are the nude tights over the ice skates. I think she could have done like a matching kind of candy cane stripe on her ice skates, and that would have been really cute for me. Also, like walking around on those ice skates, I can't imagine. I know it's easier to walk on them on regular surfaces.
They're roller skates, not ice skates.
Are they roller skates?
They're roller
yeah,
skates.
they have wheels. Okay, I changed my mind. Then they're fantastic. I love that look. There's not too much I can say outside of this look because it's a very simple, very beautiful look. I like her hair. I love her makeup and the colors they go. So it's a toot for me.
This look for me is cute. I enjoy the costuminess of it. It takes me back to a period that I personally don't remember because I'm not as old as y'all paint me, bitch. But it's cute. I think there's a certain whimsy when you start doing gravity defying things, and this costume really gives me a lot of that. So all in all, it's a toot.
Next up to the stage, we have Elliot with two T's giving us a flamingo fantasy. And just like the flamingo, this look starts with a F for failure. Whatever the concept was that she was going for, it's not coming through on this. The leg being a nude illusion and rhinestoned makes no sense to me. I do like this. No, I don't. Because there's nothing on this I like. I'm sorry. She's delivered some great looks this season. I'm sad that she went home this episode, but this was the outfit to go home in. I guess I have to say it's a boot. It would be nice. I'm not going to give her an F as an official rating, but it's a boot.
For me, this look looks like someone put on like a curtain on top of them. They're like, no, we can't do that. Let's flare it up a bit and put some pink rouged material over top. It looks like she's stepping from behind a curtain, like with her right leg. It doesn't look right. It doesn't go together at all. The bracelet she's wearing also doesn't go with the look. Like nothing kind of adheres together. So for me, it's a boot too, and I'm sorry, Elliot with two T's. But
Well, I am not sorry, Elliot with two T's. This look is a boot. You should know it's a boot. It's what is this look? It's a flamingo? Why? Because of the feathers? Like the only thing that reads flamingos is the pink and the feathers. Everything else is like she's trying too hard to be avant-garde and edgy, and she's strayed so far away from the original inspiration that it doesn't even make sense anymore. It's a boot. Get rid of it immediately.
if you see a flamingo and it looks like this, call the animal services.
Shoot it. Put it down.
Put it down.
You don't.
Put it
That
down.
needs to not be produced. That is a stain of its genetic bloodline. Take it out. Get rid of
Girl, speaking of stain, do you know what I realized? That
What?
explosion of neon pink is her hair.
You didn't know it?
No, I tried to tell myself it was like a boa or something of that nature, but like, no, she accidentally dropped her hair in a vat of bad tie-dye. It's just, it's even worse because of that. It's just,
Yeah.
and the runway lights don't reflect off it very well either.
It's probably because it's not healthy. She dyed it and destroyed it. And now it just looks a mess. And she said, fuck it. I have nothing else to do.
It doesn't even look like hair so much as it looks like a fog of pink.
Right.
Her.
Yeah.
Like, it's scary looking. It's almost foreboding.
It's lost its texture. I'm not gonna keep harping on this. Next up to the stage, we have got Mick, and her fascinator is that big ass safety pin that has been stabbed through her head. What I love the most about this look is that the shoes match the outfit because she has spray painted the shoes to have kind of like the same red X's as the outfit. So it is just a completely cohesive look. And then the shirt with fake tattoos sells it even further. Absolutely amazing.
I love this outfit. It is, yeah, as you said, screams punk. The top of her head to the feet, it's like perfect. It's ideal. The only thing, and I always have this problem with Gottmik, she has the same damn face on. When is she gonna get another face? I know you always have the same face, but like she does her makeup exactly the same, and like the shadow and everything, it's always the same or very similar.
I will say to her credit, just in that regard, it actually has been a few runways since she has used that makeup. This is the first time. I didn't want to say the first time. It's been a little bit before she brought in the white face. I did. It's been a while since she brought in the white face paint, and I actually was going to comment that I thought that it actually worked with the outfit. But I will say that I agree with you in that it is kind of predictable at this point.
This is a toot for me as well. I don't know if I said that. But it's a toot.
This look is a toot. I think I enjoy her hair because it reminds me of those two, I want to say Japanese, but they're definitely Asian, the dancers Bambi and Ayo Sato. Like, they tend to rock that really sharp bang that goes from ear to ear and it's long in the back. Like, that just kind of took me back to those days, and I appreciate the really punk aesthetic of this, and it's cute. It's a cute.
Next up to the stage, we have Candy Muse. It's a boot. I want to like it because there are certain things to like about it. It's really hard to do houndstooth bad. I think my problem with this outfit is the way she's layered the houndstooth from the top to the bottom. She's lost her shape. It's not cinched. She looks like a blob of houndstooth. I appreciate the attempt that she went with to put Muse in her hair, but in this particular picture, it looks very cheap. I like the makeup. The makeup actually is really fierce with this look, but I just don't like the garment. Sorry, Candy.
For me, there's not too much I like about this outfit. I don't care for houndstooth, but yeah, you're right. It gives her no shape. I wish there was a space where I could realize she's a person and not a loofah. A very specific but then she has legs, so like that makes it different, and I do really like those shoes. The Fascinator is barely fascinating. Like, if I didn't know it was on her head, I'd think it was in the background. I give this a boot as well.
I agree. She's definitely given me like fashionable jellyfish. Funny story about this dress, because I love watching things and listening to things. Apparently, this was made by the same designer that made Bob's dresses. when she was doing the houndstooth era, I guess I'll call it, when she had all the houndstooth. So this was actually leftover fabric from that. So
and it
that's
looks
really
like a
funny.
leftover outfit, so I guess that's appropriate.
Like you threw scraps together to make it, but for me, Candy always has an issue or a problem with her shape. For me, like so many of her outfits just don't do her body good. It's not milk, honey. Her body is not being done good. I can't see her shape, or she accentuates her shape, but not correctly. And it's like, girl, stop it. This is a boot for me. Although I do enjoy the boots, I do enjoy her makeup, but this is a Fascinator challenge too, and it doesn't feel like the Fascinator is even like a part of the outfit. It's an afterthought, a really flimsy afterthought. Boot it.
If that dress went all the way to the bottom, she would look like a Pokemon, and I need to remember what the Pokemon
I
name
remember
is.
Yeah.
I mean, she honestly should have just had a fucking Fascinator with the 4 things on her head and been Gothitelle. That would have been a shoot. That look would have been a shoot. But this is a boot.
Higher game by storm. Yeah.
Next up to the stage, we have Olivia Lux. Okay, here's the thing, right? It looks good, but I don't get the story. I don't understand what we're going for here. I'm getting like mad scientist, but that doesn't explain what the Fascinator is. And I don't even think we got the story on the show either.
I think it's supposed to be like a chemical splash.
Yeah, like it's just not reading properly for me. And the other thing that I don't understand about this outfit is the green eyeshadow. I feel like I would have liked the eyeshadow more if it was purple to match the other accents, or if it was red to match her hair. I'm gonna boot it because I shouldn't be struggling this much with the decision if it was gonna be a toot. There's just some things that aren't right. The story isn't immediately told to me.
This is maybe a guilty pleasure for me. I love the lab coat dress. I want one. It's very simple. It's very pretty. I kind of don't like the length because it's just touching the floor. Like, if it's gonna go down, I want it to, like, drag a little more. I feel like that's more, like, villainy, like, Maleficent kind of sort of thing. I think that would be really nice. I don't get the Fascinator too much either. I think you're right. It does kind of look like a splash of something, and that's kind of a cool kind of gravity effect. She looks like she's having a good time having a splash of chemicals above her head, so, like, you know, there's still kind of a missing piece of the story for me. Overall, though, I'm gonna give this a toot. It is a well-composed look.
For me, this look is a toot. It's, although it's not exciting, although it's not like the most breathtaking thing to hit this runway, it still fits good, it still looks good, it still gives me shape, it gives me body. I kind of got the story, I kind of recognized what it was. Although it could have been executed a little better, it's still not terrible. So I'm gonna toot it because it's not bootable in my mind.
Next up to the stage, we have Rose, dressed as a rose. This is an absolute toot. It's almost a shoot, but it's not a shoot because I would like a little bit more shape. But it's so fucking gorgeous. It's so well done. I love the color. It is a lot more red than it looks in this picture because the runway lights are just beaming purple. But it's so well done, and it might be a bit difficult to see in the picture, but she included thorns into the picture by having there be thorns around the belt that's cinching her and thorns that are going down the gloves as well. It's smart, it's well executed, and it's on brand.
For me, this is gonna be a boot. I don't like the shape of it. I think it's like kind of like asymmetrical, and I don't think that's on purpose. Ooh, I'm sorry. Let me take that back. No, just kidding. I won't.
I'm just in
Utica.
shock. I'm over here thinking I'm gonna be the only person who's booting everything that people like.
Ooh, Simon Cowell, watch your back.
Right? You ain't the only one. Beach.
The rose, I mean, yeah, rose. She's rose. I love it. It's a pretty idea. I wish it was more floral than it is just roughly. I don't get flower out of the dress. I get roughly out of the dress. The top is beautiful. I wish it was shaped out more, and I wish it was more symmetrical. I do love the gloves, but I also don't like the length of the dress because it's just covering her heels. And to me, it just either need to like have it go all the way down, but you just see the little tippy tips of her toes, and it's a weird length to me.
This look for me is also a boot, only because I saw Lala Ree's version of it, and it was much better than this.
Come on, that is
So
not.
it made me, and I don't.
Lala
know it.
Ree's not on the show anymore. And
Well,
furthermore, we saw all of Lala's Ree's runways
She
before
didn't
this,
have
and
a
you gon'
chance. She didn't have. She didn't.
Yeah, but
She
Lala
didn't
Ree
have a
would have
chance to
forgotten
get
her
her
pants.
ugly outfits out.
this. Oh my God, this is some Issa Rae going on right now. That's
It's
all this
not.
is.
It's just. It's not. I don't know. She has a tendency to just not. She loves ruffles and she hates her body shape. Like, I don't understand why. Why does Rose hate the shape of her body? Like, I want to ask her that. What do you have against your own body shape? That's my problem with this dress. It's okay to have the roses and all of this, but like, you are bordering on snowman. A rose-colored snowman.
It's a real intervention when you're bordering snowman.
And then, like Mo said, the length, I don't want to see that much shoe, or I want to see more shoe. Like, it's a weird amount. It's a very unintentional amount of shoe showing for me. It should either hit the floor or show the whole shoe, bring it up, maybe make it knee length or something, but it just doesn't look right.
Next up to the stage, we have Simone. Obviously, from this picture, you can only see the front, but I think it's very important to show y'all the back of this outfit. This is a picture that Simone posted on her Twitter of the back of the outfit. She had a whole moment on the runway where she walked down in the beautiful white, and then she turned around on the runway and she had this beautiful statement, say their names, with 2 rhinestoned gunshots in her back. So the statement alone gives it a motherfucking toot. The statement aside, it's just beautiful. It's a gorgeous garment. The Fascinator is fascinating. It's not just some cut of paper on top of her head. And I actually really appreciate the kind of silhouette she did where she's tucked in and then it's this 90-degree angle box shape that still shows hips in a way, and it's not just Simone boy body, which she had been giving us a lot of up until.
It's a toot as well. Her Fascinator was, I think, one of the things that made people actually just stop and look at what she was wearing, because it was so powerful and so bold. And I'm like really impressed that she actually uses this platform to speak on really important topics. Rue. Like,
Not
like
the fracking?
yeah. Oh, she's a beautiful fucking person. Like, just everything she does. This was graceful. It was elegant. It was beautiful. It's a shoot for me, honestly. It's just like, it feels weird to call it a shoot because of the bullet holes in the back. It's okay.
I get it.
I'm just like, this isn't even funny. It's a shoot for me. Like, this was amazing. Just as long as we clear that out of the way, that is not funny. It is a shoot.
Oh,
I mean, you could say like no pun intended.
You already know what I'm about to say. This is a shoot. First of all, Simone is already a gorgeous queen. They're all gorgeous queens. I don't want to take away from anybody else. But First of all, this is a departure from the usual 90s street style that we get from her. This is something a little more glamour that I know a lot of people have been saying they want to see. So for her to not only show us that, but to use her platform to make that statement on TV, on national TV, it's great. It's phenomenal. It's a beautiful thing. So I have nothing to say, but I love this. It's a shoe that's great. Period. And say their names.
Simone, sweetie, I'm so sorry that we have to follow up your gorgeous outfit with this. Next up to the stage, we have Tina Burner. It's a boot. I don't even want to give this a review, but I have to. This is Party City Halloween costume, won the Kentucky Derby outfit. It's... Oh my god! I can't. Nope. I have nothing else to say.
Yeah, it's a boot for me too. Like, not even the horse's head looks good. Like, the horse looks like it's embarrassed to be seen and needs to look away. Because it's like, I'm not even here. You know, Rose could have used those roses on her outfit for this.
No, she ain't need no more.
She didn't need no more. She could have used the roses to accent her outfit and worn a different dress. Yeah, it's cheesy. Move on.
This is a boot. This is ugly. I'm sorry. There's this spectrum of campy and glamour, and then like Tina wants to be campy, but she's trying to be a little closer to glamour, but her camp is lacking because of it. She's not committing to the idea. She's not committing to the punchline and the joke of her camp outfit. Like, if you were gonna give me horse. Give me more of a horse head. Give me a bigger horse head than that. Give me a tail. Where is the horse tail? If that's the case, like, commit to the idea. This is just, you wanted to kind of hint at the joke and kind of wink, wink, nudge, nudge, but no, I'm not winking and or nudging with you. Throw it away. Yesterday.
Also, hey, way to step out of your regular color palette, I guess.
Barely.
But you did it. Did it hurt?
Right,
a little bit.
a
little bit. That's all she has. Red, orange, yellow, a burlap. And a
Nope.
Not the sack of potato realness.
Last up to the stage, we have Utica. I have a slight problem with this specific picture because it looks like Utica is giving this like, ooh, look at the ants on my leg. When in reality, that was just one of the motions she had on the runway as she was walking with the outfit. That little thing aside, it's a toot. The Fascinator's really cute. It's a picnic basket with butterflies coming out of it. I appreciate her commitment to picnic table aesthetic, and I like the gingham and the garter belt. It kind of matches the top as well. I don't understand this floof on the arm, but it's campy. This is the kind of campy that Tina should have committed to with her look.
This is a toot for me as well. It's a really well composed look. I love the little creative ants climbing up or climbing down her leg. I kind of like the nude boot with this outfit. The garter belt I think is so cute. The sleeve, I agree. I think the sleeve is weird. I'm not sure. It seems to be like a different fabric than, like, I get like the picnic table color matches the picnic basket. I'm not sure what that sleeve is about. But otherwise, this is a toot. She's got cute earrings on.
Okay, well, for me, this look is a toot. I appreciate Utica's level of commitment to not just the camp idea that she's going with, but the character that she's playing in that idea. If I was ever gonna criticize anything about this outfit, I don't understand why she has that kind of tool under the basket, but on her head. I don't know what that's there for. I don't know what that signifies. I can't really place it with the storyline, I guess. I would have liked to see flies instead of butterflies. I think butterflies, I've never seen a butterfly go after someone's picnic basket or someone's food. Ants make sense. Flies make sense. Butterflies, not so much. But, other than that, this is a 2. It's a cute look.
Yeah, or like bees, honestly.
Yeah, even bees would have made a little more sense than butterflies.
And now it's time for our top toot of the week. You're all in agreement. It is Miss Simone for this amazing, amazing political statement that she made with the dress. Not only it being absolutely gorgeous, but it's really smart. I've taken this opportunity on television to get your message across.
Yeah, she just really took it to say it and let the world know, like, what's actually going on. It was super powerful. Like, you can't beat that.
Well, I would say that this is more brave than smart. Because to me, when you say smart, it almost sounds like it's opportunistic. And she said, ooh, this is a great chance for me to play this card. And it's not about that, because as we can see, there are other people that could have made statements, have plenty of opportunity to, and would benefit from that, and they don't do it. So for me, it's a brave thing to do, because she could have easily just did something else, did something pretty, did something in her brand of 90s street aesthetic, and still been gorgeous. But the fact that she took that she had the bravery and the nerve that it takes to really step outside of that and do this, to me, was just great. It was a great moment for me.
I say smart because in every single part of her appearance all throughout RuPaul's Drag Race, she has done something to promote and, further kind of publicize, I guess, the Black culture. When she does characters like that. She did a Harriet Tubman character for Snatch Game, which I was like floored by. I was like, what? You can't do that. How are you gonna make it? And she did it, and like, everything about, like, it's very like planned out by her. She knows exactly what she wants to do, so it is smart to me. But I do understand how that can be misinterpreted that way.
And that concludes this week's episode of Addressed Opinion. Make sure you follow us on all of our respective social medias right there in the corner. You can find me on Twitter at Jasper Hedgehog. You can find Ronin on Twitter and Instagram at Ronin Does It All.
And you can OnlyFans. Don't forget promo code Addressed Opinions.
Don't find Ronin. Ronin will find you.
I sure will.
And you can find Mo on Twitter at Koala Vengeance.
You want to be a grumpy old white man so bad?
No. I mean,
as I say,
yeah,
with your like nipples sticking out of every single overly tight T-shirt you wear.
No, sis. I fucking get the barely sleeveless shirts that I cut the sleeves off, and it's just far too down. So you're always gonna get side boob. That's the kind of old man shirt I would wear.
No.
I pay my rent with side boobs, so don't knock a side boob.
You want to promote your OnlyFans on here real quick?
I mean, I just might.
Okay.
Use promo code Addressed Opinions for your